Hey there. I just wanted to turn this thing on and see if I look and sound and all that kind of stuff. Got a new light, a new little pretty light, and I'll show it more off later. Of course, always, whenever I start these things, it's a little awkward because I'm just talking to myself and not really doing anything. So, this is gonna be quick. I just wanna, I just want to see what the quality is like. Is it mine unconnected on Wi-Fi or is it just? Yep, it's on the phone. Somebody is watching. Excellent. Somebody is watching me. That's always good. That's always good. Let me grab water. So I can have that water there and present at all times. Hello, one viewer. Hello, caller. I'm listening. That's a reference to a television show from the 90s and early 2000s. There's that information for you. We got a comment yet? No. All chat is visible in my opinion. I really don't know what to say. Kind of just wanted to see what this looked like or what it sounded like. I was also just really bored. Oh, there we go. Maybe that wasn't in all the way. There we go. There we go. Thank you. It is quite a collection here. That's not even all of it. There's more over here a little bit, and there's more over there, more behind the camera, more even to the side of the camera. I'm not ready to show everything off in this room just yet, but for what I got here, it's not bad looking, is it? Not to brag, of course, but yeah. I got this weird spot on my face. You obviously can see it probably if the camera quality isn't shit. The connection quality is shit. So, hello, Jurassic addicts. Hey there. Good Lord. What else was it? Did I just see another thing? No, I didn't. Okay. How are you fellas today? It's doing good today, you viewers. What was this over here? Nothing. Okay. How are all things in life? My head, my face, it hurts. Oh Lord. I really don't have a whole lot to say, to be honest. I don't know what to start. Whenever I do these videos, yeah, and that's not even, there's more over there, and there's some over here. I will make a update video eventually with everything, but for right now what you're seeing is quite a lot. None of these shelves, except for maybe the tops of them, have anything but Transformers on them. So over there's like 2 shelves of Transformers. Right behind, to the side of this one right here, there's just a few more. Well, I wouldn't say just a few more. There's quite a bit over here. There's quite a bit of Transformers over here. So much so, I got this one guy over here, and I don't know where to put him. He was on my movie shelf. It's Strafe. But I really don't have a place for him. I don't even have room over there in the movie shelf for him. He just kind of sits at the desk over here because I really don't know what to do with him. He's a nice guy. I don't want to like not display him, but like, shit. I mentioned this in my like 20 list. Like, I played with Mindwipe before. I played with him before because a cousin let me borrow him. But I have never owned that mold until like I think this year. I randomly got them at a flea market. I bought this with my Alpha Trizer whenever I found that guy. So I like this mold. It's literally been since I was a kid since I've touched this toy in this mold. So I dig them a lot. I would have probably preferred Mindwipe, but I can't really pass up on whatever this thing is. You know, a stealth bomber that's just red and silver and all this nuttiness. Just a lot of colors going on for this guy. But he is a precious boy. I just don't know where to put them. So he just goes over here at my desk. There's a few Transformers here I got a table on, and I was going to film some stuff with it, but I don't know what to do. So, literally, I just have a bunch of these Transformers out, and I don't have a reason to put them out. I think I'm going to put them up, so we're going to watch a little fun video of me putting away Transformers, because of course I can. First up goes Predaking. He goes here. Yeah, he looks nice there. Rider Despotron. We'll put him up on the third party shelf. Ooh, third party and big boy shelf. This is just literally just like a sneak peek. Are there any movie coming out or that you want to watch? Godzilla vs. Kong. That's like the biggest thing I've wanted to watch for years and years. Like literally, the rest of the movies this year I could care really couldn't care less about most of them. I know Spider-Man 3 is supposed to come out this year, I think, or that might be next year. I don't know. Either way, it's Godzilla vs. Kong, and it's that Spider-Man 3 movie. That's really about it. That's really I don't want to watch. I kind of want to watch Tom and Jerry, but like that's just because like Tom and Jerry, I grew up with Tom and Jerry. Like Tom and Jerry is one of my favorite comedy like cartoons of all time. So I just want to like watch it just to be like, what did they do with Tom and Jerry? Because the last time they made a movie, it was a movie. But really, I think it's Godzilla vs. Kong. It's like the most exciting. Like I love Godzilla movies fucking to death, and like I have never went to like an earlier showing of a movie. Well, that's a lie. I went to like 2 before. But, like, I went to Aquaman before. I watched it a week early because of Amazon gave out tickets or sold tickets to go watch that movie early. And I watched, out of all things, the Hannah Montana movie, like, a week early because I knew somebody on that. And there's a whole story. If I ever wanted to talk about that, it's a fun story. It's not really, like, an exciting, oh, my God, like Larry met Miley Cyrus kind of a story. It was just, I watched that movie early. That was really about it. But that was beside the point. Point was I watched Godzilla King of the Monsters. I watched it like the night before it was supposed to come out. And it wasn't even I was planning that. I just was like, I got off work. I specifically asked off the day that movie came out, Godzilla King of the Monsters. I specifically asked for that day off so I could just go watch it. But for some reason I got off work on that Thursday, like at 5 o'clock in the day, and I just looked there and I saw like there was 2 early showings. So I was like, just fuck it, why not? So I went and watched it, and I loved every second of it except for the humans, but that's beside the point. But the point is I love Godzilla movies, and every time a new one comes out, I'm just like, fuck yes, a new Godzilla movie. So like, Godzilla vs. Kong has so much meaning to me. Like I just cannot wait to just sit down and watch that movie because I've wanted this like movie for years and years and years. Since I was like a kid, I've wanted a Godzilla vs. Kong movie. So now it's coming out, and I couldn't be any more happier. What was it? Is it weird I can hear Mindwipe being Russian? Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good. I think it'd be a pretty good voice for Mindwipe. Team Monkey. I don't know whose side I'm on. I want to be Godzilla. I want to be King Godzilla. I mean, King Godzilla. I want to be on Team Godzilla, but I don't know. I just hope they don't hit each other too hard. And Hannah Montana. Yeah, I went to go watch that movie early, and it wasn't even like I was a huge Hannah Montana fan. I didn't win a contest or anything. What it was I had a friend who was an extra in the Hannah Montana movie, and her family was good friends with this other family that owned a movie theater locally to us. And so, you know, movies come to the theaters a little early. So they were like, hey, we got it in. So they all invited, they were like, hey, let's have like a little premiere. And like, so we went to go watch this movie, and like, with like it wasn't like a premiere. Like the actors and actresses didn't come. Nobody from Hollywood. It was just literally just a small group of that person that was in that movie and friends. And we were friends, so we went to go watch it, and I remember leaving it like, wow, that was a movie I just watched. I've not watched it really since that day. Do you know we need Needle Nose? Yes, we want Needle Nose. I've seen that campaign. We want Needle Nose. But yeah, when I saw Godzilla in 1998 and 2000, I was one of both. Yes, exactly the same. Exactly the same. It was Godzilla 98 and it was King Kong 2005. I was like, these movies they need to fucking fight. I like, oh my god. And like, I don't know if anybody knows this. I made a Godzilla versus King Kong video in 2011, long time ago, whenever I was like freshly, it's almost about to be 10 years old. Holy fucking shit. And it was Godzilla 98, and it was the King Kong. It's funny I say this, and I mention this. It's because I got the figures from that video I used. I got the old little talking Godzilla figure. I love him dearly. And I got this old, like, go monkey. But like, yeah, I kept staring at him when I was talking about Godzilla stuff. Because I got a little Godzilla shelf and a little King Kong shelf here. And I just like... No viewers. Okay, that's fine. But, no, nothing more exciting to me than that movie. And it'll probably fucking blow. I don't know. But, like, I cannot wait to watch King Kong versus Godzilla. Problem I have is it comes out on a weekend of something I was going to do. I had, like, plans that weekend. Like, because that movie came out, got shifted up earlier. It was supposed to be in May, now it's in March. Which I'm not going to complain. It's a fucking... I can't wait for it. But, like, it's on the same weekend of something I was going to go do. And I'm trying every fucking possible way to just be like, alright, well, I'm going to go to the theater. I'm going to watch Godzilla vs. Kong. Mask up, gloves on, hazmat suit on. I'm sitting down. I'm going to put popcorn in my ventilation tube. Probably not. I'm just going to literally walk in with a mask on like always whenever I go anywhere, anything. Yeah, those figures are cool. I got that Godzilla figure years and years and years and years ago. Like I think 2009. I think I got that thing at a flea market. And I love him dearly. And he's been like one of my most prized possession toys. And I found him recently because he used to be in a box somewhere in here. And I haven't had any access on him. I haven't seen him in like literal years. I think it's since 2017 or 18 since I've looked at this Godzilla toy and King Kong toy. It has been that long since I've like touched them and played with them. So it was great the other day just like taking them out of the box and being like, oh my god, it's one of my favorites. In the theaters with the boys and nothing's gonna stop us. That was my thing, was when I got COVID, I was very much like, I don't know if I want to go do that. But like, no matter what, I was still always acting safe whenever I did stuff. And I think if I could play my cards right, I could go watch that movie and not really have a crowd. Because I know already like theaters aren't going to do a whole lot of capacity of people anyway. But I've always... Here's my little trick on movies. If you have the time, patience, money, and shit to do this, and also just can do this. I always did this... Oh, great. Hold on a second. Is there a way to just not... Is there a way not to do this? Is there a do not disturb? Turn on. Okay. Will that work? I don't know. Hi, Lord Poobah, Larry. Hello. Hello, Cybernetic Poobah. Yeah, there we go. I am the Grand Poobah. What was I going to say? But like, theaters, this is something I've always done for movie theaters. I find that if you're going to go watch a movie, a big movie, Your best chance, if you want to watch this as quick as possible, is literally go to the first showing possible on the day it comes out. Going the day before, people are like wanting to cut, they want to go watch that movie early. There's going to probably be a crowd. You go watch it Friday, that night it comes out, there's going to be a crowd. You go watch it that weekend, there's going to be a crowd. Maybe the rest of that week you're fine, but if you go at like the earliest showing on the day that movie comes out, not a lot of people are going to call off work. Kids are still in school. You literally win. You're going to still get a crowd, but if you show up on time before that thing happens, you're good. It has worked for me for years. It's worked with me for all the Avenger movies, all Star Wars movies that's come out, any movie. If I felt like, oh damn, there's gonna be a crowd, I just show up. Now, granted, I'm in like a low population area. Like it's not. I mean, like I'm not living in a fucking desolate wasteland. But like if I just went and just was like an hour early to a movie theater, I'm always just there, and I usually get first in line, and I usually get first seats. It's always been pretty good for me. Sorry, I just like... Let me read comments now. Your theater isn't open. I'm sorry to hear that. Grand Poopa. Got COVID. I was going to ask if you're doing okay. Hope you didn't get through a lot of pain. I really didn't. Whenever I got COVID, all I really got was I can't smell and I couldn't taste. And I had a lot of congestion. But I do want to say, I still want to treat it seriously. I wasn't always I'm not one of those people that were like, whatever, if I get it, I get it. If it was when it was the first week of COVID last year, I was like that. I was like, fuck it. But after a week, I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And I've taken all the precautions, and unfortunately I still got COVID anyway. And I'm doing fine, and I'm glad to be still okay, and I'm lucky to only have gotten just like the least severe symptoms of COVID. But, I still heavily endorse and ask people to wear masks and all this fun stuff. Let's see what else. You versus T-Fan Page versus Thew and Beard contest. Thew's got a great beard. Thew's looks kind of grandpa-ish. Yours looks priestish. Brian's looks like a lumberjack. I wish I had a lumberjack beard. Hope Monkey wins mostly because, come on, Big Monkey second me. Another friend put $5 on Kong while my other friends put $5. I'm going to try to watch this movie as early as possible. I hope I get to watch it early. I hope to get to watch it on that day. If I don't, well, I'll probably be sad. A lot of my friends want to watch it, and because it's going to be on HBO Max, we're kind of thinking about they want to get a projector up and we would just play it, and that's fine, and that'd be cool, but I kind of miss the movie experience. I really do. Damn COVID taking everything fun. Also Shockwave, oh god, Fan Page will rip you a new one when she kidnapped his roommate, brother, or wife. I did what? Anyway, but I love going to the movies. I miss it so much. I only got to... I was so sad last year I didn't get to go see the movie, any new movies. I went and watched one movie, and it was during the summer last year with COVID. It was watching Days of Thunder, an old like a 90s movie. Now, if you want to know what Days of Thunder is, it's Top Gun, but NASCAR. And I literally mean that. Same producer, same director, same... Tom Cruise is in it. I watched that movie before I watched Top Gun, and Top Gun came before Days of Thunder, and I just watched. I watched Top Gun last year for the first time, and I was like, "This is Days of Thunder, but planes." And it's just really funny that they're just the same fucking movie. They really are, and no disrespect to Top Gun. In fact, I think, like I said, Top Gun, Days of Thunder is the Top Gun ripoff, in my opinion. But it's the same fucking people who made it. It makes no sense. Why? I watched a documentary about like fucking watch the documentary about Days of Thunder when the Daytona 500 was delayed. It's so interesting that they like all this talent and all these people were put into this movie. Hans Zimmer made the fucking soundtrack for Days of Thunder. But how do they just sit there and not fucking realize we just made Top Gun again? Like, it's a fun movie. Both movies are fun to watch, but it's just like, how could you just not sit there and have the awareness that we just fucking made this again? I don't know. What was your comment? By the way, I want to know your stance on Zack Snyder's Justice League, because it's the same that you think the movie's going to be or just your opinion. I think it's going to still be shit, probably. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to feel, because, like, I feel like I'm going to have to watch it, and if I laugh at things that are not supposed to be, funny, I think that movie will be considered a failure to me. Because, like, already we have unironically fucking Jared Leto Joker saying we live in a society. Immediately that's a red flag to me. Because, once again about awareness on making a film, how do you look at that and not fucking sit there and say, yeah, no, this won't be a joke at all? How can you sit here and look at all the jokes and all the memes and all the fucking people that have made fun of Joker, like Jared Leto Joker specifically, and you make fun of all these like fucking Joker anythings, and you see we live in a society, and you've seen that ironically, and you may have seen it unironically, and you finally sit there deadpanned thinking that, I'm going to make this movie that I didn't get to finish because of unfortunate circumstances. Like, I'm going to make this movie the right way that I wanted to. But I'm going to throw in we live in a society Joker. I feel like that's going to be the 1 minute I'll probably laugh. I won't lie, I probably will laugh at that. Again. But I kind of feel like I want to watch it because I feel like we want I want to see it, and I want to see how it differs from the original Justice League, because like the original Justice League, when I first watched it, I thought it was all right. I haven't watched it since, but there's a lot of things I think about that it's just like, why did they do that? What was that? And, like, some of the stuff now, recently, like, Joss Whedon was fucking terrible to work under or whatever. It makes me want to know, was it really Joss Whedon fucking everything up? Which is true. Joss Whedon was fucking awful. That I wouldn't doubt. But I just want to know, is it more than just Joss Whedon, or was that movie just always going to be bad since the beginning? I don't know. If I come and watch it, and if I watch it and I was like, oh, actually it ain't that bad, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. I don't want to make a promise on this live stream because I'll probably forget about it. But I feel like I want to make a promise of, like, if this movie actually impresses me, then I'll do this. But as far as I know, I don't know. I want to watch it. That's all I can really say. If I'm not going to be... It's not a rush thing for me. I'm not going to be rushing to watch this. But I feel like I want to watch it. I hope that answers the question. Now, we need Larry Art's Dimension stop motion thing, the Larry cut. The one where Prime and B were traveling in different dimensions. Oh, that would be cool to do a director's cut of that episode, because there was so much more stuff I wanted to do, but I just didn't have time. Because, like, the production of that episode was rushed, but I also say it was rushed, but it was not either. Oh, Larry, which is better? Godzilla from 2014 is the sequel. King of the Monsters is better. Like, I had to sit there and think about this. Godzilla 2014 isn't that good. Like, I defended it quite a lot. And it's not bad. It's not bad at all, but it's like... I mean, I don't hate it, but it's not that great. It's fun to watch the Godzilla scenes. and uh, um, Bryan Cranston always delivers on great characters, but I can't tell you a single other damn thing about that movie I really, really like. King of the Monsters is fucking fun the entire time, even with bullshit characters, human characters. It's just like Ghidorah is fucking fun to watch. Rodan's cool. I don't know. You were in one of my parody Burger King with lettuce. Had a fantastic sound. It mixed bag. It's too damn. See shit. Your fan page was the Papa John's parody. I don't remember that. I may look into whatever you're talking about, Cybernetic Geek. Me and a friend joked recently. There's this term we use called Kino, which is the German word for cinema. But there's a Facebook group and a few other things that I love, and it's a bunch of memes of people calling movies Kino if they're like true films or true cinematic brilliance movies and all that shit. So every once in a while, we'll watch videos and we will turn the color off. We'll turn it to black and white, and we'll call it Kino mode. And I jokingly said, "As like, hey, when Godzilla vs. Kong comes out, are we gonna do it to this?" He's like, "No, because then we wouldn't fucking see the movie." And I'm like, "You're right." Hey, here you go. No, did I catch the little thing floating? No, I probably didn't. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, but also, yeah, Godzilla movies are just fucking dark for no reason. And it's just like, I hate it. Like, you think after one or two of those movies you'd get the idea, but you don't. However, this Godzilla vs. Kong movie, there's a lot of fight scenes in the light, so maybe there's some redemption in that. But there was much more I wanted to do with Into the Secret Verse episode, and there was like stuff I had to cut because, like, although it took me a while to edit and film and write that script, whenever I was finally like, I want to get this uploaded on the 10th anniversary of the Secret Transformer show, it was like in July, and like I was like, we need to get going. So I started tumbling out. I was like, my roommate at the time, he probably wouldn't see me for like a whole like days unless I was going downstairs to eat or drink something, and it's just from filming and getting stuff done. And then like after a while, what was I gonna say? After a while, just like finally I was like, okay, I'm done filming, but now I gotta edit, so I'm gonna sit on this couch, but I'm not gonna talk really. And that was like its own week of stuff. And I didn't cut any episodes, like, stuff out then, but I definitely cut out stuff while filming, and then I also, before that, I cut some stuff out. So maybe one day I'll sit down and just do all of that stuff I wanted to do, but for the minute, I'm pretty proud of what it is. Is there any other comments? I heard watching King Black and White is much better experience than Godzilla from Godzilla Tube. Yeah, well, first off, that movie's good. And made by a fucking genius of a director, Peter Jackson. So immediately, yeah, I would say that movie's probably really good in black and white. Especially considering it's a fucking movie that was a remake of a black and white movie. So, would make sense. If you ate a Cliff Jumper, his throat is in pain. Okay? Yeah, but I don't know. It's just... What's I getting at? I think majority of whatever I've been talking about has been Godzilla stuff and King Kong stuff and just a little bit about film and appreciation and stuff. I'm not going to complain, but it's just something I've noticed. Talk about Godzilla Rule 34. No, I'm good. I think I'm pretty good on that. What was I going to say? Is this thing dry yet? Getting a little dry. I'm making a custom. Not while I've not been touching it since doing this live stream thing, but I've been just wanting to know if it dried or not. It hasn't dried yet all the way, but it's gonna get there eventually. Let's finish putting up some figures. Why shall we? Let's put away broadside.
Yes, you go right here, my friend.
We'll put away crosshairs. Crosshairs. Put you right here, my friend. There, you've mentioned that you have a PS4, and I was wondering, would you be interested in trying out a certain game series called, please, starts with a K and ends with hearts? Give me a minute. Let me put up Shockwave, and I'll talk about Kingdom Hearts for a quick second. Come on. NGL. Thanks for... Okay. Now, I know. Got another question. What made you start your YouTube channel? When I get a second, I will answer the Kingdom Hearts thing. Jurassic Attic. Did I? What started my YouTube channel... Now, hold on a second. Crosshairs was not the best toy from Age of Extinction, damn it. This motherfucker was. This was like genius engineering. Now that wasn't even the Age of Extinction one. That was the Last Night one, which is way better. This is the definitive king of the Age of Extinction line. Coming in my house saying something other than Invasion Mode Optimus Prime. I don't know what D-Day from COD Warzone is. I don't know what... Brian looks right. Okay. What made me start my YouTube channel was because when I was a kid, I wanted to become... I wanted to be an actor. And for some reason, I was an actor. I always was a little acting kid, always in plays and such. So I wanted to expand my horizons. And then I got a YouTube channel at the age... It was 11 years ago that I got this channel. Originally, I started with a bunch of talk shows that weren't really that funny. And slowly and surely, I accidentally became a Transformers YouTuber. I don't really want to be one, but I kind of just became one. I love Transformers, and most of my videos I pump out are Transformers. But, you know, one day, hopefully I'll expand my horizons. Let me talk about Kingdom Hearts for a second. Okay, in 2015, I think, I grew up knowing of Kingdom Hearts. Like, I knew what it was, because I remember having VHS, like Disney movies on VHS, and they would advertise Kingdom Hearts. I don't know which specific commercial, like which VHS had it. But, like, I always saw it and I was like, what the fuck? What is that? What is that shit? And, like, I was just, like, enamored. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's Disney characters and something else. And for years and years and years, I didn't know what the fuck that was all about. I didn't know what any of that was about. Like, and finally I discovered what Final Fantasy was, and I was just like, that's what that thing was with Kingdom Hearts. And I was always just like, oh man, that's neat. And then for years and years, I always just heard it's like this fucking crossover with Final Fantasy and Disney. And I was like, what the fucking hell? That sounds absolutely bonkers. I want to try it. 2015, I had a friend let me borrow 1.5 on the PS3. And I was like, oh, this is going to be fucking great. I didn't know how to fucking play it. At that point, the only RPG games I ever played was Pokemon games. So it was a vast fucking, like, tangent off of I don't know what the fuck to do. So I didn't know anything what to do. Bosses were hard for no fucking reason, in my opinion. I was literally stuck on a boss, like one of the first few bosses of the game, for a month. Like, I was having such trouble with it. I was getting angry. And so I gave him the game back, and I was just like, I just can't. And one of my best friends just absolutely adores Kingdom Hearts. And he's given me like a fucking... Like, he doesn't argue with me, but he's just like, he always is like, man, you should play it. And it's just like all this and this. And he wanted me to like look up the fucking entire 20-year fucking cutscenes just so I can get caught up when 3 came out. And I was just like, I can't do that. And like, it got to the point where I would just find out random bits and trivia of Kingdom Hearts. And it's just like... So, I say all that, and that was just my opinions a few years ago. And like, whenever my roommate, my roommate is the person who loves Kingdom Hearts. You try to turn off the game, playing a better game. Oh no, Dakota. Yeah, I did. I tried. I played. Why did that get me so much? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's getting a little hot in here now. So sorry. Anyway, I helped my roommate buy Kingdom Hearts 3 when it came out. I gave him $20 because he was low on money. He sold a bunch of his games. And he had a little bit of extra money, and I was just like, here you go, here's $20. And I helped him buy Kingdom Hearts 3, and I watched a little bit of it with him. And I, of course, didn't know what the fuck was going on, because it was the third game. Well, the third game. There's like a fucking 1,000 of them. But anyway, So, that was a few years ago, and my mind has changed since then because, well, for fucking one, I love Final Fantasy VII. I've not finished the original one. I played the remake and beat the remake. I love that fucking game to death. And it's basically Kingdom Hearts. It's Kingdom Hearts. It's just that, but you get rid of the Disney stuff. And that's all it is the remake. So... Now that I've played that remake and loved it to death and had all that, I think soon, not in the next little minute, soon, I would like to sit down and give Kingdom Hearts another try. I'll probably buy that big-ass collection and see what I can do with it. But, yeah, so that was me talking about Kingdom Hearts for just a small little minute. But, did you get what you wanted? Did you get the answer you needed? Anybody else say anything you talked about? What's the first 2 games? Chain of Memories, third of 9 games. Yeah, it's fucking 9? Christ. Oh god. Well, whatever. I played games in bigger series. I played fucking Pokemon thousands and thousands of goddamn times. Played most of the GTAs. Yeah, I think I can almost handle 9 games. Ooh, Lord. Dakota, I kind of hope to expect an animated of me just cackling at your comment. I mean, I don't know how you would do it, but if you could... All in one package is $25. On PS4? Is it on PS4 for that? Because if it is, then I might just grab that. Let me put up Laramus Prime for a second. Oh my fucking god, that might be a good deal. I got my tax return in recently, and I've been trying not to spend much of it. because it's just a big fucking amount of money, but I still don't want to waste all of it. And that right there is very tempting, young man. But right now I don't have really good internet, so it's not that like I need internet to play that game. I need the internet to buy the game, I think. So I'll look into it. But I checked 5 days ago. Was it on the store? Was where you found it? God, I'm sorry. What was I doing? What else can I do? I put up all the toys. No. I'm using my cell phone service, young man. I am on my cell phone service. Also, do I look okay? It was on the PlayStation, so $30.
Oh, wow. Okay, $30.
Yeah, I may just go pick that up. Am I in good quality? Looking good? Thank God. Because I remember the last time I did one of these, I was fucking pixelated as hell. Because, people, some of my friends, we have a Discord, and, we took a screen grab of the live stream, and now that's one of our little personal emotes. Looking sweet, and your quality be looking good, my lad.
Thank you.
But we made me an emote on fucking Discord, and too bad I can't use that ever because we call it 8-Bit Larry, and it's just me looking at the camera, and it's just you can't even see the features on my face. It's a really funny. It's a darn funny show. Let me tell you. But yeah. So, but I don't have. What else can I talk about? I'm already getting to that point where my throat kind of getting a little, not scratchy, but yeah. I bet there was low. I bet I know why there was low quality. Larry Atari. Why was it low quality?
Why was it?
That bitch. It was Agatha all along! How about them liberals? Them damn liberals, my motherfucking liberals, they can hate the liberals. What was it the other day I was blaming? First up, everybody in the video, I'm not very political, and I'm not very like one party or the other, but like I jokingly blamed liberals for something the other day. I don't remember. Larry, what do you think is the worst Bay figure in your collection, and which is the best? Or am I just like exactly? I love the jokes of just calling. Me and my roommate, he was left leaning quite a bit, and we jokingly always said we're doing stuff to own the libs all the time. Worst movie figure. Where is he? That's my other favorite fucking thing. So much for the tolerant left. For the worst one, I can go ahead and tell you. It's this guy. It's Dark of the Moon, Voyager Optimus Prime. Like, holy fuck, this thing's awful. Like, how could they make something this awful? Like, you followed up, you had the Revenge of the Fallen mold, you had that. It wasn't that great. I was wondering if you... not for the moment. I don't really have any plans for alternate universe stuff just yet. Or really at all for the moment. So, you never know, it could change tomorrow. It's at the US release. It's the US release. I just repainted this. I repainted his arms. I painted his back, and I took those really big fucking canisters off. I've always wanted that the Takara one, although I really do fucking hate this dang thing. Also, am I a mod? Yes, you are a mod. Why did you give them so? because like they fucking, I don't know, they just were stupid. Like I was saying, you had the '07 and the Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. It's not great, but it isn't that bad. It's not awful. And then you had the Hunt for the Decepticons Battle Blade Optimus Prime. Legitimately and literally the fucking Revenge of the Fallen Leader movie toy remade. And you just fucking made this? This is... Anyway, for my favorite, I don't know. This guy's always a high contender. I've always have admired and loved this little guy for all my life. You can't really ever go wrong with the Revenge of the Fallen Leader Optimus Prime. Evasion Mode Optimus Prime is really great. He's one of my favorites. The Studio Series Optimus Prime is really fucking good. The Bumblebee movie one. Who else? I really can't give you a favorite about, like, my favorite, like, Optimus Prime. I mean, my favorite movie toy. Let's see here. Red version. The red... okay. Legitimate... So, like... okay. This thing comes out. It's pretty bad. And not only did they put this thing out, they made another one. They gave us, like, what was it? Solar Blast? That had, like, electric lights and shit. That's actually a better version than this one. But anyway, that's just because that's different. This is supposed to be something cool. This isn't. The Solar Blast one, he's fine however he is. Anyway, so this thing, it's a disappointment. It's whatever, it's bad. Then fucking the Last Night comes out with that gaudy motherfucking piece of shit looking thing that is so disgusting. It's so rancid looking. How the fuck did anybody sit there and say, yeah, this is pretty good, put it out? I don't get it. It's ugly. It's like the most ugly fucking thing. If I had a way to put up a picture of that and just show you how ugly that fucking thing is. I remember finding it on clearance where back in the day, and I still was like, nah. It's Optimus Prime, a thing I have literal 2 shelves for, and I sat there and said, nah. It's just... ooh, that thing was disgusting. I hated him. Anyway, favorite Transformer, Transformer character, Optimus Prime. There's 2 shelves of them. Your toy's bad. You should feel bad. Hunt for the Decepticons. Hunt for the Decepticons is amazing. Gave us fucking Lugnut. Gave us Battle Blades Optimus Prime. Gave us Battle Axe Bumblebee. That line was great. I missed that shit. Absolute classics. Dark of the Moon, he is the best Prime. No, he's not. He's pretty good. Dark of the Moon's Studio Series Optimus Prime's pretty alright. No. Fireburst, the deluxe one. Oh god, wait, that is bad. Hold on. I got that one just for shield. Lugnut has revealed the shield. I don't fucking care. They're the same. Reveal the shield and Hunt for the Decepticons were about the same fucking thing to me. I don't know. Those Optimus Prime shells are epic. Look, I went on a tangent. I'm sorry. Cyberverse Ultimate Prime Chad. But, now I gotta put this fucker back.
Damn it to hell, man. Son of a bitch.
Come on, get in there. There you go, little buddy. Let's see here. Ta-da. Let's see here. Something. I need to sit down. What was I gonna do? Harry Larry Third shell for those to you. These guys, yes. There are these ones. when it comes to the primes. Granted that that is so MP10. I haven't played with him in years because I had him signed by Peter Cullen, and I decided then to not really take him out of the box. I did take him out of the box once, but I haven't played with him in a long time, and so I can't give a good. I loved it for what it was, but I've not touched him in a long time, so my feelings on that thing's kind of gone. It only not gone, but just like I really can't do much anymore. I don't know. Yeah, so my brain made you a meme in the chat. If I could see it, hold on. I fucking will kill you. I'm going to do shit. I'm going to do this. There we go. Ha ha. Which is the best Optimus Prime figure you own? Oh, Lord, this is a hard one because I don't know. So everything on this shelf right here, so the two Optimus Prime shelves, there's like two of them for a reason. For one, oh hell yeah, who we killing? We ain't killing nobody today, but we're killing Dakota probably for the meme he made in the chat that I'm mad about. Anyway, with the two Prime shelves here, this shelf really is like the ones that I don't hate, or some I do hate, but they're not like my favorites. All the ones on the top, though, are either the ones that are really good, really like, or they have a lot of personal meaning. So, like, there's Optimus Primal up there because I didn't have any room here to put him on, but he's actually really fucking good. There's the G1 Optimus up there. There's my first ever toy ever, my first ever Transformer ever, and he means a lot to me. Evasion mode, because obvious. The two Legends, Earthrise, there's the Revenge of the Fallen leader, the NPM. There's a lot of good ones up here. And then on top of that's the Pepsi Prime. Pepsi Prime is not my favorite Optimus Prime toy I own. I want to say it's the NPM Optimus is like really damn good. Also, sorry for saying it. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome. I miss you, my friend. Let's see here. Is there an Optimus you're searching for besides animated Voyager? My other Optimus that I've wanted, but I used to have this little, you know the spreadsheet we're in, Dakota. I used to have MP1 Optimus in there, but like, the more I thought about it, it's like, yeah, it'd be cool to have, but it's like, not a need. It's that one, and it's also MP44. And that's also not a need, but if I had it, it'd be cool. I was talking with somebody the other day, I used to hang out with in Insane Asylum, and he was talking to me, he's like, why don't you just get the KO of that? And, let's see, 8 different MP10s on that shelf. Okay, well, here's the fun part about this, Nicholas. So this is a fun little story about this Prime shelves here. I had all these arranged, and I had these perfectly figured out, and I'm like, thank God, all of it's good. I went back into my house and forgot I brought MP10 out. But I kind of was wanting to keep MP10 in my house, which I may change my mind later. I may just figure something out, like move some shit so he could fit somewhere. But for the minute, he's not here. But don't worry, yeah, MP10 is still precious and saved with me and signed by Peter Cullen, of course. I think that's the bigger reason I wanted to keep in that figure. Was just because I feel like if somebody was to rob this building, if they saw an autograph on it, even if they didn't know who the fuck it was, they were gonna probably like, oh, it's worth something. What is the worst Hold on. What's the worst Bumblebee figure in your opinion? It's pretty nice. He didn't come with a trailer, though, did he? Did he? What's the figure that was really hard to get for your collection? I'm getting a lot. It's part of the thing of why. First up, it's I want the authentic one just because I can say I have it. It's also too that I just want a fucking trailer with it, and it's like the most useless thing because I don't have room to put it anywhere around here. I think eventually, yeah, I'll just decide on getting a KO. I'm getting a lot of questions now. I think it's just because, like, it's a cartoon accurate Optimus. Because, like, yeah, the MP10 is perfect, but it's just like a toy version of Optimus. They were really trying to go with that animated experience. And, like, I think MPs are more and more slowly going to animated, like, aesthetics. And it's just like, on my shelf here, I have Sideswipe and Sunstreaker together. You can't see it really because it's bad. But like, they look so off together. They don't look good together. Because Sideswipe was one of the first car MPs they ever did. I think the first one they ever did. And Sunstreaker was one of the first, like, animated, animated, versions of it, Masterpiece. So they look totally different. They don't look good together. And like I would kill for them to redo Sideswipe so I can get rid of it. First up, this is KO, so first up I don't care if it's gone. But like I just want them to redo it. Okay, what else? Let me get back to that one question. Worst Bumblebee figure. Studio Series Bumblebee movie Bumblebee, the Volkswagen vehicle. That thing is fucking awful. I loved it whenever it first came out, and I paid $30 for it just to get it a little early. But that thing sucks. It's just not that good. It's fibble. I don't like it. Although it is literally, whenever you look at that movie shelf, it is the first one you see. It's just not that good. Like, retrospect and looking back on it, it sucks. It's not fun. Hold on. This is a figure that was really hard to get for your collection. Let me look here. It would probably be this one, but it really wasn't a whole lot I did. It was just literally I waited around for a $90 one, and I got it. I waited, and I found him for $70 on eBay, snatched it, bought repro labels, it showed up. Not that hard. I had to do a lot of waiting, that's about it. This guy, I had to find a good deal for him. I waited. There's really nothing been like something I would call hard. Most of the stuff I get that is like hard to find now, like this guy. You can't really find him anymore, and that's just because like it's hard to find these things. I was talking to somebody the other day, and it was the BotCon 2015 Megatron that turns into a truck that looks like the dark, but it's the breakdown mold. Those things aren't found. You can't find those anymore, and I own one. So I can't really say what's the hardest one that I own. Where are we? Where are we? Might be the only one that looks the giant backpack on MP4. I have the same opinion of the figure one. But at least the Bumblebee is not complete ass like which broke the second I took it. Where did it break? That one's okay. That one I'm okay with. I like it a little bit. I don't really hate him. It's weird. I don't understand why. Sorry about the squeakiness. Also, I never answered your question, Michael. Yes, these are the Prime Prid Vehicons. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of just the normal ones. There's 2 jet ones. Now, I did have a first edition one, but I am doing a little custom. If anybody watched Joe Powell's recent video about his barricade custom, yeah. No, I don't know if I'll be getting another one of these soon, but like, to be honest, I only had one, and I don't really like this as a Vehicon. I like all these guys because they're expendable, small, cheap, and whatever. This guy was too bulky. Oh my god, if you can if you can find the 7-Eleven. I don't know what I would do if I had a 7-Eleven Prime. Also, you're going to Japan? I want to go to Japan really bad. I want to go and recreate the episode of King of the Hill where they go to Japan. Not really. I also want to go and do all the cool fun stuff. Okay, this is not going to work out. Oh Lord. Yep, that paint is still a little wet in there. So we're going to put you to the side, young man. I don't have any generals, no, because those fucking things are expensive. I don't have any of the Vehicon silver boys. They're too much. I got the TFCC, TFSS barricade. What was that one? What was that barricade? I don't remember it. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to the Godzilla Hotel. I want to just go to Japan. There's so much stuff I love that came from Japan. You're right. I remember him now. Where'd that land? It didn't hit my Pop Funko collection. My collection. So much stuff I love comes from Japan. I just want to go see it. I also want to go see baseball in Japan. Why, I don't know. It's just a sport in another country. I guess I just want to go see I just want to go see sports again, for Christ's sakes. I haven't watched baseball in years. I haven't watched hockey in years. Well, I've been to what I mean by it is I haven't been to a hockey game. I haven't been to a baseball game in a few years. Before even COVID. But I still go watch cars go in circles. I'm a weird individual. What Michael Bay movie did you like the most? Dark of the Moon. It's my favorite of all those movies. Cars go through. Dark of the Moon is my favorite Michael Bay Transformer movie. But Dark of the Moon is probably also my favorite Transformers movie in general. Oh god, yeah. Like I collected almost that entire toy line. Nothing like the small little. Wait, hold on a second. I just now realized that thing is open. Interesting. Anyway, I almost collected that entire toy line. I almost had everything. I got all the stuff that never got released. Like I have the sound waves, the 2 sound waves. I have Leadfoot. I have Q, Wheeljack. I love that movie and I love that toy line. It's so much. People always say like, "Oh, Revenge of the Fallen was better," and yeah, Revenge of the Fallen had some good toys too. But like, Dark of the Moon was my shit growing up. Did you watch any other Transformer YouTubers? I watched Brian, of course, T-Fan-Page 101. I watched 01 Transform. I literally watched just all my best friends, like my good friend stuff. I watch All Hell Megatron 1000. I watch him. I watch Crosshairs Productions, of course, because I'm in most of them. I watch Thew. I watch Pia. Reviewer. I watch my circle of friends and maybe some outer circles of stuff. Dost thou watch me? You don't have to answer. Then why ask the question if I don't have to answer? But yes I do. Every Revenge of the Fallen bought apart my hands, especially the Deluxe Sideways. My God, fucking Sideways. I felt bad because I always had Sideways. He was one of the first Deluxe toys I ever had. And like, we'll come back to that comment in a second there, Jurassic Addict. But I always had Sideways because he was one of my first deluxes, and I used to always keep him on my collection. And whenever I was redoing the shelves and everything, I just looked at him and said, "I'm sorry, buddy, I'm gonna have to put you away," because he was always falling apart. He broke a lot of times, and I just like, time to release you into the aether. Hold on a second. What do you mean you saw Q at a Family Dollar? I never found Q at a Family Dollar. Now, I know Family Dollar had the deluxes at $10, but I never once saw Q or any of those guys. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, Studio Series Sideways needs to happen. Because, like, good God, that thing needs a new toy. What's your favorite? Well, I mean, like, I got Q for for Christmas one year. It wasn't that expensive. It was like $35. I just asked my brother, like, hey, can you buy this? And that's how I got him. What's your favorite and least favorite crossover figure? Favorite one's Gigawatt. No contest. I don't really have a lot of the crossover stuff. Jurassic Addict, I'm watching you. What Ratchet? Send me a picture of the Ratchet you're talking about. One thing I regret was not buying the red Rampage figure from Revenge of the Fallen at a Walgreens, because that figure got really rare after that. But the thing is like, I finally did buy a yellow Rampage from Revenge of the Fallen, and it was the worst fucking thing I've ever touched. I will cry. Michael, this is why I'm asking him this question. What was the question? Hold on. What is your least favorite deluxe class figure from any line? Mine is Titans Return Breakaway because it was boring and broke. Least favorite deluxe is definitely Beast Hunter's Soundwave, because that thing's pieces, it's like fucking nothing. It's fucking agony. It's just... Yeah, the white and red one. Yeah, that was the G1 one that never came out. Except for in the Lost Age line. What was I getting at? But it's got to be Beast Hunter Soundwave. That's like my least favorite deluxe, because that fucking thing was awful. What was the other question? When did you get into Transformers? In roughly 2008. It was the year after the movie. I went to a convention like Comic-Con or something. I went to a convention, and DirecTV had a booth set up. I went to them, and I sat there and I was just like, okay. And they had the movie playing, and I just sat there and watched it. And by this time, I really didn't like Transformers. Although this thing was randomly in my collection. I had this in my collection for a very long time. Like a few years, I want to say. I think I got this in I don't remember the year. But I want to say it was 2004 to 2007. It's somewhere in there. It was during that Christmas time. Anyway. Had him. But I still didn't like Transformers. I will look at your thing later, Master Builder, when this thing ends. I wish I had an iPad, so I can look at shit right while I'm doing all this. But that was where I got into Transformers. I watched that, and then I started collecting at Family Dollar these little the All-Spark packs that had the Legends figures, and then I just kept collecting Legend figures. And then roughly, after Revenge of the Fallen came out, I bought a few of the Deluxes, maybe a few of the Voyagers, Dark of the Moon. I was like, these will be fine. I'll get these and buy this, and then now... See all this? You see all this? This is what it's like, not having a girlfriend. I'm kidding. Put you here. Yeah. Down the rabbit hole you go. He's beautiful. I wanna try something real quick, because this entire time I have a selfie light. I have like a ring light. And I have been putting it on this one mode. I want to see what the other modes look like right now. Oh, good God. I don't like that. Nah. Yeah, that looks like the most natural lighting. And I can also I can also turn this light just basically off. But I don't like that lighting. This is the best $30 I've ever paid, to be honest, in like the last many years. Sometimes I like doing this. I did get it dressed, but I just can't look at it just yet. Look at my little scruff of hair there. Hey. Anyway, I really don't have a whole lot else to talk about. I just kind of wanted to do this. I wanted to see what the quality was like, because like I'm back home and I'm using 4G LTE instead of internet, because the internet here's ass. Just wanted to see what it was like. You're trying to do the laugh? I did. Probably. Yeah, no, I remember the laugh you did earlier. It was very funny. Shit. There was something I wanted to do. Oh, Christ. My stomach's kind of acting up. I'm excited for that Jurassic Park. Oh, yeah. What phone I have right now is a Google Pixel 2 XL, which I'm probably going to upgrade soon to an iPhone 11 with 4K video and all that. I'm not sponsored. Anyway, I have a Google Pixel 2 XL, but it's slowly dying, and I've been meaning to go to Verizon and buy a new phone with my new tax return, but I've not been able to go do anything. So, yeah. But, yeah, I've been hearing about that rumor about, like, the crossover thing, and I want it. Like, I want him to do the Jeep. I don't know which rumor it is now, because I remember there was the rumor that it's going to be Rexy. But, like, I just want the Jeep. Like, it's just, I want the Jeep. That's, like, the most, like, cool. We're getting the T-Rex. Whatever. Cool. But, like, what if... Exactly. That's what my point is. Is like, the Jeep to me is is almost iconic. Like, almost as iconic as most of the other stuff in that movie. So, whenever you're sitting down and you're looking and you're making all these, like, Transformers, and you're doing all this, and, like, you're sitting there like, we're Transformers, we're robots that turn into cars and trucks and planes and shit. What should we do? What should we cross over with one of the most iconic movies of all time with a very interesting car design? The dinosaur. Gives that man a promotion. But, like, I don't know. It's just whatever. If it looks really cool, the Rexy, sure, I'll buy it. I'm already debating on buying the fucking X-Men thing. I don't really want the top. I don't want Maverick really, but like, if I got it on clearance or something, sure. Let's see. Since you've played many Pokemon games, what's your favorite of all the ones you played? Alpha Sapphire is my favorite one because it brings me back to my childhood, and there's so much improvements and so much stuff they've done in the last many years that made that game more fun and playable to go back to. That being said, Sapphire and Emerald are my childhood games. I put literal hundreds of hours into those games just trying to find spots you couldn't go to. Like, somebody showed me a map one time of like all the areas of Hoenn, the region in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald, and they were showing that some of the islands that were on that map were islands they went to in the movies, and I was sitting there, I was like, I want to fucking go there. Why can I not go in there in the fucking game? So I kept doing shit. I was trying to Game Shark that shit in, action replay shit in. Literally played hours, hundreds of hours of that game. We also rebattling people. I never really caught shinies. I was never a shiny person. After that. I also, Pokemon Yellow was my first Pokemon game I ever played. I love that game to death. I'm replaying it recently in my 3DS, and it's a lot harder than I remember. I think because I had childlike imagination. I just like, this is a fun-ass game. As an adult, I'm like, what the fuck? I just want to catch the goddamn ice bird. That's all I want. I like Platinum a lot. I like Platinum quite a lot. X and Y. X is like one of my favorites of the recent like games they came out with because it brought me back to loving Pokemon because Black and White almost fucking killed it. And Sword and Shield are okay. I haven't heard of this one. Have you seen the rumor of the Among Us? Hey, perhaps if Rex sells well, we could get through the Jeep. Hopefully. They're very stingy with their trademark, apparently. Wait, did you? So, they put all the original Pokemon games, Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, they put them on the eShop on the 3DS. It's not like a remake or anything. I had Yellow since now 5 years because they put them out 5 years ago, and I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago they put Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and I just bought Crystal recently. Also, I'm gonna transform for the volleyball. Don't fucking say volleybot. This is a volleybot free area in this channel. I almost should block. I should literally in the fucking. I should put in the fucking description in my like banned words on this channel, volleybot. What is the oldest figure in your collection? It's got to be one of the G1 toys, like the authentic G1 toys. I don't know which one is actual older. Oh my god, I did say volleybot. Oh no. Just saying volleybot. That was funny. Anyway. Oh no, he has AirPods in. Come on, do the cool thing. There we go. I'm so fucking hard-edged, yo. Fucking... I touch lightsaber blades, brother. Ow. love this fucking thing.
Sorry, which one of my favorite things I ever bought? $25.
My stomach is acting a little up, and I don't understand why. All I had was, I'm so fucking hard.
Oh, I'm so fucking hard, brother.
Where's the Ray collection? I mean, if you want me to be real about it, there it is. It's quite honestly, it is quite honestly 85% Ray, 15% other Star Wars characters over there. Like, I could probably count on my hand. Hold on. There is, aside from the Hot Wheels, okay, there are quite a bit. 4 words, you say? There's quite, honestly, Barbie's like actually 20% other characters, 80% Ray, but whatever. They're there. They exist.
You gotta send me the new Ray, don't you? Yes, you do.
Hold on. We're going to zoom this thing out a little bit. How about that? I hate you.
I despise you, Sonic.
That really didn't add too much to this whole thing.
What if I... Oh, God.
Yeah, that really doesn't add too much to this. I just can't fucking read.
Where's my super suit?
I'm always in a fucking bind with Incredibles on if I like it or not. Like, it's a really well done movie and a really well done Pixar movie, but it's just like, I don't know. I like, when I was a kid, it wasn't one of my favorites. Like, I really didn't really like it that much as a kid. Like, I liked Cars, of course, and I liked Finding Nemo, and Incredibles, no, not really. And then, like, when I grew up, I was like, yeah, I appreciate this movie more. As an adult, I really, like, sit there and I'm like, this is a really well done animated movie directed by one of the best animated movie directors of our time. Like, Brad Bird made fucking Iron Giant, one of my favorite animated movies ever. But I don't know. I'm always in a weird place on, do I like Incredibles or not? It's like, it's a good movie. It has great acting, great characters, and all this. But at times I just fucking don't like it. The sequel, I don't really care for it. Like, I watched it twice. And I just really didn't like it that much. Like, I watched it the first time to, know what it was like. Second time I watched it, I was forced. Dakota, do not be horny. And that's another thing, is like, that's another thing, and it's not because, the memes of Incredibles. But to me, like, some of the shit people really like about and want to talk about the Incredibles is stuff I do not fucking care about. Like, the meme of, like, super suit. Okay, the joke was funny. That's it. I remember when the second one was about to come out, people kept talking about the super suit. And that's the reason why Jurassic Addict's making fun of me about it. It's because I genuinely went on Twitter one time saying it was one of my block words. It was because I just thought it was very unfunny, really fast. And then also everybody's horniness for Mrs. Incredible. No. 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 Is she a beautiful woman? Absolutely. Is she a thickie? Absolutely. But no, I'm good. I'm good, my friend. It's weird. I'm sorry for having that little I'm sorry we had this conversation. You did find I'll strangle you. If I ever meet you, Jurassic Addict, I'll be like, oh hey, what's up, man? It's good to see you, and strangle you. I'm gonna grab you like Bart Simpson. My stomach is acting up again. What time is it? We've been going for an hour and a half. It is 10:12.
Why, you little...
I think in 15 minutes we'll call it a quit. We'll call it quits. Because I also need to go and get a shower before I go to bed. Unless I absolutely need to go to the bathroom, then we're going to end it a little early. You better run, young man. No, I'm good. Well, I've already passed 10:20. Wait. What time is it? 10:12. Jedi or Sith Lord? Sith. I feel like I've told people this. Hold on one second. I didn't expect it to be that loud, if anybody heard that. Anyway. I've always said to people that if I had the chance to make a Star Wars original character, it'd probably be the exact same fucking thing as Anakin Skywalker, a Jedi that turned to the Sith. Yeah, that's me. I'm king of comedy. You can come and see me at my comedy show, Never. God, I'm lonely. Anyway. Shit. So no DVD. What? Boy. I want to look about something. Yeah, more figures of Autobots or Decepticons. Considering, well, some of these Decepticons have quite a lot of room on their shelves, I want to say the Autobots are more of those. But that's also just because, like, they make more Autobot toys. Like, the movie Age of Extinction had, at max, 3 Decepticon toys. I want to look at these Magic the Gathering Godzilla cards I have. Yep, these are handsome, alright. These are very pretty. I got the... Shut the fuck up, Dakota. I don't give a goddamn about detritus. I want to show people a little. So I don't play Magic the Gathering. My friends have always. No, I'm not. I was literally about to answer. I'm not into Magic the Gathering, but they made Godzilla cards, and of course I bought some. So right here's Dorat. Here's King Caesar. Gigan. And of course, the big man himself, Godzilla. Can you do the... No, I can't do anything. I don't... Age of Extinction toy line sucked ass. Last night's wasn't that better. But I want to show everybody this very, very prized possession of mine. So they started the Magic the Gathering Godzilla cards early last year. Roughly February, March, maybe April. I don't know if you know in the world what was happening around in March, April last year, but there was this pandemic called COVID-19. People called it coronavirus. I don't know if you heard about that. Well, they put out a card for Space Godzilla. They put out a card for Space Godzilla. They had no idea what was coming or what was about to happen. Space Godzilla. Death Corona. They recalled this card quickly. And I had this thing for a while, And I keep hearing to people that it's going to be worth something soon. He's in his little plexiglass container. And eventually I may frame him. I've already had people offering to buy it. And last I heard, it was like going for 100, but I won't say for sure that happened. I can't tell that. I mean, Corona's not funny, but in this context, yeah, no, it literally came out. It's just the worst circumstance it came out. Like, it was literally coming out in March or April, and it just so fucking happened that the virus was called coronavirus. They changed it, like I said. But if you had this thing, yeah, this, I think I paid $40 for this. Maybe a little less. But I think it's going to keep going up in numbers probably soon. I already had a friend trying to buy it off me, and I was about to tell him $200. But until then, it's staying here with me. Alright, I think in about 12 minutes, we're going to call it quits. Wait, what? Really? Yes, 12. I don't know why. For a minute, I was like 12. I was looking at 10:18, and I was sitting there like, 12 minutes. That's for some reason, I was just like, 12:18, okay. 10:18 plus 12? 10:40. What? Shut up! Brian, I don't care. Hold on. You guys have been sending stuff in the chat, and I saw my name being mentioned. Need that format. I don't hear the virus. Have you heard of it? Okay. I realized you were doing this. Is that Fortress Maximus in the corner? Yeah, that's the San Diego Comic-Con Fort Max right there. It's probably the most expensive Transformer. One of the most expensive Transformers I ever bought. It's also the most disappointing one I've ever bought. He's like hundreds of bucks. He's from Comic-Con. And he comes pre-assembled. Got the Master Sword. I got the sword he comes with, yeah. Comes with a sword. Because I don't collect Magic the Gathering, first of all. Second, it's obvious they trace some. Included the joints. It's not just a Fortress Maximus, it's a San Diego Comic-Con. And that'd be the Master Sword. Whatever. I mean, like, I just wanted Godzilla cards. Also, I wanted people who wanted me to get into Magic the Gathering to shut the hell up and say I was buying. I was telling them, I was like, yeah, I'm buying Magic the Gathering cards. Oh well. Also, to answer the question in the group chat, by the way, no, I can't do a podcast today or for a little bit, and I'll explain it later and whenever I get off. I don't know who's Kumunga. Humongous? Of course. No, I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't even know they make Mecha Godzilla. I didn't know they made a Mecha Godzilla Magic the Gathering card until it came in one day at my old job. I bought it. And then one of my friends really wanted it, so I gave it to him for his birthday. And I've not seen it ever since. And I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know Mechagodzilla was a card. King Kong breaks the glass. Guys, I got this. I knew we weren't doing it today. But I'll explain later why. I saw Fort Max at my local con. Tempted, but I skipped on it because... Well, okay, to be fair, to get that autograph is Jason David Frank would be amazing. I would like an autograph of him from him. Although I've literally had multiple chances to see him and I've still not ever acted upon it. Oh well. When will Titan be featured? I wanted to make an episode about it, but I kind of just didn't realize I didn't know what the fuck to do with him. Like, I had him and I sat there, I was like, I will make him a thing. We'll record over the stream and get annoyed that you pre-recording is interrupting us. If you want to take this fucking audio and do that shit, I'd love it. It's just like, whoa, okay, Larry, I don't give a shit. Got an autograph and a free selfie with him. Okay, my body's acting up a little funny. Be like by Adelk. Oh yeah, the Adelk. I remember that shit. What I want them next to make in the crossover stuff. I want them to. It sounds really dumb. I want them to do a Days of Thunder thing because literally, yeah, you can do anything. An A-Team vehicle, that'd be cool. You could do the A-Team van. You could do Night Kit from Knight Rider. It'd be cool. I'd like them. But I also like Days of Thunder just so I can get more NASCAR shit and Transformers. So it's pathetic, I know. Ascension versus the trading cards. I summon my Tread Shot card. I summon the Deadlock card. He will now be shipped with the Tread Shot. It'd be a never-ending nightmare if there was like Ascension cards and I just did shit like that.
You activated my trap card. You will now have to kiss me on the lips.
This is another thing of why I don't do fucking shit like that. And I don't get into card games because I'll do fucking stupid things like that. You're talking to the guy. You're talking to the guy who sitting there and watched friends play Magic the Gathering, and I had in my pocket, or near me, I had the Pac-Man Uncontrollably Guzzling Cum card from Cards Against Humanity. Laid it down. I was like, I summoned this card, and they just looked at me and they were like fucking pissed. Don't bring Daft Punk into this shit because I'm already sad they're breaking up. Not being mad at you, just like, I'm so sad. Daft Punk. That you don't know what Daft Punk is? Dakota, I'm disappointed in you. I want you to know that. Genuinely. But I do have the 19. You're a Daft Punk. You are a Daft Punk. Like they're a band or something. Oh. But like, I woke up to that news about. I woke up to the news about Daft Punk breaking up today, and it was just like, damn, there goes like literally one of my favorite bands of all time. You also never heard of Daft Punk? Burger, nuggets, burger. Daft Punk is like one of the best because it was different. Like, I hate being like that. I hate being like a hipster. It's like, Daft Punk, man, was so good because they were different. But it's like, they brought this genre of like techno music and dance and all this shit. It's just Tron Legacy, the music in that was beautiful. Like, Get Lucky, One More Time. Just such fucking great. Okay, well, I'm not talking to you, Dakota. Now I'm just talking to Jurassic Addict and other people. But just like, God, I miss them. I'm going to miss them so goddamn much. I'm genuinely being sad right now. But, no, I very much love Daft Punk. They're like some of the best music. I seriously implore anybody who's not heard them at all to go listen to them. And like, because like now you don't have to wait for them to make a fucking another album. Oh, God. But, no, and then like also there's a remix of... What is the one song they have? Last night I had this dream about you. In this dream I'm learning right beside you. That song. There's a song of that mixed with September. It was something fire. I don't remember, but there's a mashup on YouTube called September Fire, and it's a Daft Punk and Earth, Wind and Fire. I think it was Fire. I could be wrong. But there's this like, Really emotional song. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, but I've shared this. Oh, it's September Love, I think. But it's this one. It's a combination of like these two songs. It's so fucking beautiful, and I listen to it every September. And now I kind of want to September Love. Yeah, I think after this I'm gonna probably just sit down, listen to it, and fucking cry. But like, had to follow a second. Oh, okay, we're not doing that. No, but like I'm gonna miss Daft Punk quite a lot. Do you remember? Say it again. Anyway, I don't know what else really to talk about. We got 2 more minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say we're done for the night and all that fun jazz. Yeah, because really I don't have anything else to talk about. I'm making that yeah, he's over there. He's over. There he is. He's right there. I'm gonna tickle him a little. Gotcha. I love that thing. I love the repro labels. Break out about it, why don't you? You know what? I'll do it right again. Look upon him. Look upon him and his beautiful repro labels. Isn't he? Yeah. Guess what? He can do the thing. Oh. Anyway. Yeah, definitely. Personal service announcement. Get these repro labels. They're really fucking good. Really fucking good. Makes them a whole new guy. Anyway, I think we're done here. I'll fucking end you. Anyway, thanks for watching today, and I had a fun time, and I hope all the rest of you had fun times. Dakota, you got some animateds to make, I guess. Well, I don't have that. Should I? Buy both. Buy the stickers and the jazz, why don't you? Alright, I'm gonna head out. Good night, everybody, and have a blessed Christmas.